Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We've got a 7.5 out in Flores, Indonesia. That's around Java, baby. So let's take a look. Yep. Just right there. Java's right here. This is where little Toby and little Tolo are right there. And this is Timor right here. So, yes, we have a pretty good darn quake out here. 35 kilometers in depth, so I think that's about 20 miles. Pretty shallow, tell you the truth. Let's go ahead and see what kind of what USGS has to say first. Well, shit howdy. They don't have a lot to say, do they? They never do. Let's check out the dynamic Earth here. Pretty rocking and rolling. It's starting to move through Kyrgyzstan and Kyrgyzstan now. So we'll be seeing what's what. This is a large earthquake, a 7.5, exactly the same size as what happened in Colombia. It also same size that happened in Nicaragua, not Nicaragua, but Venezuela. So the USGS is still trying to figure out, what page they're on. So they've got to call it. They're probably feverishly trying to figure out what's going on. Now, it's my opinion that this earthquake right up here, the 4.9 in near Davao or Mindanao, and that one we had, I don't know how long ago it was. Let's go ahead and check that. I want to say it was within 2 months. And custom, and I'm just going to say 1, and then just do search because it'll be around the whole world. Right out here. Here we go. This was a 7.8, and then we have the 7.4 that happened. Was it January, March, April 1st? This one happened in June 7th. And now this one's not even on there yet, but you can see the dotted line. That's the plate boundary. And what we're looking at is a 7.5 according to EMSC, 7.6 now upgraded. So this is, we may have a tsunami here. Let's go ahead and look at the tsunami warnings. Where do I find that? Oh, where's my tsunami? Where's my tsunami warning here? No tsunami warning yet. They don't even have this earthquake. Is this a real earthquake? I gotta wonder. Normally they're on top of this. Could this be a warning? Or what I was thinking was going on in Sumatra. Yeah, I've been watching Sumatra, but I thought Java more because I've seen a lot of pressure into Java. That's from a person here that's been with us for some time, Mr. Luke Clemenstrud, or Strud, better known as the Walleye King. He fishes walleyes. 7.6 now. And let's go ahead and see if we can't. 8.39. Let's try to find out what's out here. 8.39 and 121.34. 8.39, 121.34. Okay. Right here is the center. What happened? Right here's our earthquake. Boom, 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 boom. This is a large earthquake, so we're going to call it 7.6. Happens today, 8/14/26. Have you noticed the uptick in large quakes? Yeah. Well, shit howdy. All right, let's see what we got going on here. But yeah, this is the epicenter. Let's see. I would assume if this is going to be a tsunami that these people have already got it. The quake just barely happened. What's the time frame on it? 16 minutes ago. I got on here probably 4 minutes ago. And let's see if I can't do something about that. Let's just do this. All right, put that on the back burner. What is going on here? Oh, how about just do that? That'll work. Alrighty. And then I've been just chilling at the homestead here. Homestead, I call it a homestead. It's really just a house, right? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. And what does that one mean? Is that it? Yeah, it is. Alrighty. I don't even see it. Well, let me add this in here. Some breaking news, right here, right? All right. Hello, everybody. You know what day it is, right? Yeah, Steak Friday, bitches. Yeah, I know. Old Luke's got to say, it's bitches, man. I'm getting ready. I'm not getting ready. I'm not cooking yet. Let me just put this in a corner here for you. All righty. So here we go. Boop, boop, boop. I acted there in 2018. Seen time Lombok, Quake, in Venezuela 7.3. Oh, it acted up. Yeah, Timmy sent me the warning, the deal. Doohickey, I appreciate you, Timmy. Love you, brother. Let's see. Do they got it yet? Do they have it? Nope. Anyway, let's check out. So they've got it right here. What island are we looking on here? At Nusa Tenggara. There's a volcano here. There's a volcano here. Here, and Little Toby's over here. A Laki. And there's a little island right here, right? And guess what? There's a volcano on it. Yeah. Rocatenda is a stratovolcano, forms a small island of Palu, north of Flores Island. Okay, so saving that to project, and we're going to put the volcano sign on that thing because that is a stratovolcano. Palue. Edit here. Let me bring that right over onto here because that's where the damn thing is. Yeah. So I wonder about this. Well, I guess we can look at the pictures in the area here. The closest island to this region, obviously, it's not a very huge volcano, but it is coming out the water. And people up there already, they're up in the volcano. It doesn't seem like much of one, but, strange people doing strange things. Just to give you kind of a gist of how the housing and all that is located on the island. Interesting. I like these shapes of them, but hey, let's get back to it. Let's get back to what's going on. So this earthquake would have shook the hell out of that. Oliwoli is a town real close, and look at this city here. You notice how they're not real close to the beach? Smart. Looks like they're about 83 feet out here, but this is all 40 feet here. Man, I got to think that this place rocked and rolled. 7.6. Still not seeing anything on tsunami warning. I don't get it. Are they on break? Somebody slap Noah around. Smack! They're usually on ball. All right. So since this year, 2026, we've had a 7.4, a 7.3, a 7.5, a 7.2, a 7.8, 7.4, 7.4, 7.3, 7.5, and a 7.1. That's a shitload of things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7.0 quakes. What's the average, Canuck? You got something on the Wikipedia here? All right. 1992 Flores earthquake, right in that same area even. Oh boy. It happened at 7.7. All right, so we're going to have to see what the hell happened before and after 1992. Oh boy, I know what happened in California. Magnitude 7.3 now, their USPS is saying. Let's see what they got to say. Yep, they do. They got it as a 7.7. Oh boy, it's even bigger. This is a massive quake. What kind of, look at the tensions here, pressures from the north. It's exactly, so the fault goes this way. Pressure this way, maybe. So they've got it really being a thrust fault. I don't believe this is. Hold on, we'll check it. Before I speak up, I better look at what the hell it is. Yeah, it's I was going to say a reverse thrust, but that's what it is. So look like this, looks like that, not like this, not a normal, not a strike slip, not a trans extension, but more like this, a transpression, a compressional quake. That's looking at the area. That's what we can kind of see. We can open up this link and zoom in and take a look at what, get back over here, you. Stop that. Why did it do that? All right, so right here's Timor. And we already see a compressional component on that purple line. So basically how we see it is we have compression moving up, right? The slabs moving up and over the existing strata. So this is the pressure move in this direction, pushing it up because there's resistance over here. All right. That's thrust faulting. And that's what this is compressional component right out here. And why do we think a compressional component? Well, that's what get with the program here. There you go. That's what they got it as a 7.7. A Flores C, a 6.1. Aftershock just came in, and Dynamic Earth. Yep. Look at Kyushu, Japan, really smacking around. Taiwan is. Port Moresby saying hello. Now let's take a look at what do they have? Tsunami warning. Come on, they got to get with the program here. Schmack, schmack. They don't even have it listed. Are they dead? Somebody call them. Okay. 7.7. Wow. Let's see if we can look at the origins here. Okay, yeah, 6.8. All right. So we're adding so I got a 7.1 on this. I've got a 7.2 on this. I got a 7.1 on this. I've got a 7.3, maybe 7.4. This thing's not as big as they're saying it is. This is a 7.4, a 7.3. Yeah, 7.3. I got it as 7.3 to 7.4. They got it as a 7.8. 7. Crazy. I'm adding this probably will change. And what's the depth that they're calling this one now? 10 kilometers. So the average 10 kilometers. I don't know. What's EMSC got it at? 35 kilometers. And maps, and we're going to see earthquake historical seismicity. Let's try to look at this. This is a historical seismicity. You can see a line here, here, here. A lot of this stuff. The purple is 150 to 300 kilometers. This one would be in the yellow range. That would be 0 to 40 kilometers in depth. The orange would be 40 kilometers. Reds are 80 kilometers in depth, and blues are over 300 kilometers in depth. So very deep out there. There's a subduction zone out here. There's a compressional component zone right through here. And as you can see right here, okay? This is strike slip through here. The strike slip through right in front of Timor. There's a spreading center out on this way. The triple junction is right about there, and we can look at this. Here's the triple junction, and this quake is just not too far from it. The triple junction's right there's a little island, so 1, 2, 3 islands. So moving out here, there's on this end right here, right? 1, 2, 3. So the triple junction's right here. Just outside of that, all right. Yep, that's this one. So, well, how far away from that would it be? Oh, there's Tannenbar right over here. This like a little Australian looking thing. So they've got it right out here. So I'm going to put a doohickey out there. That's about triple junction. And I'm going to change that color to this color. Done. So that's about where the triple junction is. That means the plate boundaries, okay? So this quake right out here, and the other one, we've got dun 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 dun. All right, so in this area, there hasn't been any since this year, but you can see this was an oddball earthquake, 7.1, extremely rare. This one, the 7.8, is still rock and rolling today. This happened in June 7th. And then this one happened right before. It happened in April 1st. So Halemarhara, Sulawesi, this banged, but it's this direction. All of this is moving in that direction. Let me see if we can see any arrows on it. Most of the pressure comes out of the Philippines straight across to the Sunda Strait. Most of the studies all show that all the pressure kind of goes that direction. This is pushing everything, but it's all going that direction. But the subduction in that area, 68 moving that way, and then there's 11 sideways. It's sideswept. So the Sunda plate is moving in that way. All of this stuff moving down. But they see pressure coming out of the Philippines straight across Borneo and into Java net. So I'm kind of bewildered by it. It looks like 92. Oh my land. The Molucca Sea is disappearing in the bird's eye right here. because this one's moving at 92 and this one's moving at 14 and this one's moving at 84. This one's going up at 44 and 15 right into the Molucca Sea. So it looks like the Molucca Sea is disappearing as well. Oh, the whole Molucca Sea. So this quake here is on the bottom of the Banda Sea or the Flores Sea, as we looked at it. I'm still waiting for these guys to give us a heads up. Man, they still don't have a warning out. Maybe they're not going to put a warning. Why don't we look at the buoy, see if there's a buoy talk? It takes 15 minutes for the buoy to say hello. Let's go back over here. And it does. Okay. So this is a good, wow. Oh yeah. It felt that earthquake for sure. Data are not quality controlled by NBC, so it doesn't look like the wave height went too high. 5 seconds showing here earthquake at a distance. And if we look again at dynamic earth, you can see the rocking and rolling, baby. Here's okay, tsunami warning. Finally, we got one. Earthquakes here. This is Australia. Magnitude quality indicators, seismograms. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Moni. I'm not sure about these sixes. Aftershocks don't look that big on the spectros. This does, though. Flores Sea is another pounder coming through, as you can see that. Australia's dropped their to 7.4, release was 7.8. USGS has 7.7. Well, all right, Chrissy. We're all kind of working together to give everybody the best data we can do by pulling it together and analyzing what we're seeing. This is obviously this is a frequently hot region to have earthquakes. Still 7.7. I got more thunder. We had one or two thunders and one lightning bolt that was real close, and then it poured rain for 5 minutes and then stopped. It was weird. But 18 minutes ago, yeah. Well, we're seeing something come in right now. It's pretty strong there in Flores. So you can see several quakes now. It's moving. Oh boy. The 6.3, 33 depth, 30. Well, there's the thunder again. Boy. 5.6 down here. So we've got 4 quakes now. Look at it. It's all along this island in the Flores Sea. So if it's traveling down the plate boundary, are we going to get to this section and then Java? Man, that would be not good for Java. Here's that. Now it's moving in kind of this backwards direction. Right here it stops, and this is where they've got a strike slip, USG or the USGS. Oh yeah, they just put another one on there right now, 5.6. Well, they got a depth of 10 at this one as well. USGS does. Is this a subduction-oriented quake? It's pretty shallow, so I don't think so. I think this is in the crust. I don't know where Bali is, 134. Yeah, I know. They don't have anything listed yet, bud. They drop it back soon. Resonance frequency. 68K now? What? Yeah, they made it deeper. So they're talking about, what, 50 miles now. Let me see here. What is 68 km in miles? About 42 miles in depth. That's probably going to keep it from tsunami. Probable non-tsunami. Let me see what over here has to say. Buoy showing movement. Yes, yes. Saw videos of receding beaches. Oh no. Yeah, we love Raleigh waves. This is in New Zealand. Yeah. Okay. And let's see. Let's see if we can get, what kind of beach would there be? Come on, get with the program, guys. It's pretty deep. Problem non T Tsunami being 60 km. 7.7. They're not showing an alert yet. Like I said, I've got it as a 7.3. Why are they kicking it up? I don't know. I'm going to move this one out the way. This one over here is kind of interesting. This is 33. Let me grab the location of this one and go to here. This is a 6.2. Hey, stop that crap. Hey, wait a minute. What? It would give me a date. What the heck? Go back to it. Yeah, we got some winds coming in now. 8.46 and 121.72. 8.46, 121.72. Okay, here's the 7. Wow. Is that right? Um, 8.46, 121.71. That's closer to the volcano. And this is a 6.2. You got some rain today? All right. 6 ions to the west. Yeah, I know Bally's. 142 is on Bally, or not on Bally. Is he on? I think he is on Bally. Yeah. So, save the project. 6.2. And it'll be this. So really close to shore, and the subduction zone. Again, I don't know if this is really shallow for the subduction. Let me see. Well, the subduction stops here. It's 250 miles. That's pretty far, and it should be a lot deeper. However, it could be in the crust. So, but we do have a volcano right up there. Yeah, and it's a recent volcano too. This volcano here, it has a couple of, there's a twin, and then here's an ancient one here that was there too. Here's, complex of ancient volcanoes, but they don't even have names to this one. Likewise here, probably. That's round. But look at that volcano right there. And it looks like it's eroding. So there are a lot of unnamed volcanoes on this island. As the thunder's rumbling over me. I'm going to take a quick break to see what's what over me. 30, and then go localized. Can I see it from that one? I need to look at the map in here. Interstates. Let me see here. No, this is New Mexico. This ain't even me. I'm close to Cali. I'm right in here. Yeah, all this mess. Oh, boy. It's been cloudy all day. There's some. Oh, it's leaving. It's clearing up. This is clearing up on me. It's moving east. So, see what that thing's doing. I'm all right then. I don't know why we're getting thunder and lightning right now. It's not even on the radar. How can it not be on the radar? I guess it's shallow. Okay. It was a 10 kilometer. The big one wasn't. It was 85 depth. The 7.7, they got 68 depth, sorry. Now it's back to 10. What the frickin' frack? 68 kilometers west. Oh, it's 10 kilometers. Yeah. This thing should have a tsunami warning. We do have one buoy activated, but there's only one in the area that's been recently. And it is the one that the Chinese keep bouncing off of. Boy, I can hear the thunder. Non-reporting stations. There's another one out here. If we start seeing another buoy moving around out here, then we're gonna know. So that there was a tsunami, but these other ones haven't reported in yet. No. Mm. Yeah, none on the Flores Sea side. The Valley Basin's here, but our earthquake is right here. Right here, actually. Right here's the Flores Sea, the Bone Basin. All right. There's the volcano. So Tingara, Timor, is where we're having this earthquake. You know, you look at what happened in Colombia, the extreme damage of a 7.4. This thing is exponentially stronger than a 7.4 and 10 kilometers. So it happened in the crust of the sea. And there's a, what is it? Yeah, there's a compressional component to it. I guess Sulawesi's felt this one. These islands out here, anyway, of Sulawesi. So you can bet that the 4.6 out happened earlier last year, but you can bet within 500 miles may have felt this thing. This is a super strong quake, especially to the right and the left of this earthquake. Let me touch back over here, see what's what. I just got there, Chrissy, but no issues for me. Non-English speaking. Low to a small tsunami. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably a non-tsunami being. Sorry. 10K. All right, so I'll go over here. As we're looking here, I'm going to look over on X real fast. What are we going to call this? East Nusa TN GGARA. All right. I'm seeing a 6.86 30 minutes ago. Man, that's thunders. 6.87, yeah. Now it's a 7.7. I have no power. Oh, power. God's got all the power. Um, yeah. Why don't we take a look at Windy over there? That'd be interesting to see what's going on. Um, we got a couple of. Well, here's the other storm out here. Looks like. Okay, look for. Here we go. So the earthquakes happen. 78 degrees right there. Winds blowing to the north. Go to satellite. It's nighttime. Um, yeah. Can you imagine being in the sun hasn't come up yet? Shit. Um, uh, earthquake. So there's probably not any visuals.
An earthquake has.
Tsunami threat has been issued. What? Who issued the tsunami? All right. So I don't see it right now. It's not on. NOAA hasn't issued it. Above the norm news. Tsunami threat has been issued. Parts of eastern. Timing extraordinary. Just over 30 minutes earlier, we reported that the world had gone a full 24 hours without a single M5. Then all of a sudden, yeah. It wasn't seismically verified yet. 49 minutes ago, but okay. Australian. Here's the tsunami for Australia. All right. No threat. Here's the Indonesian. And then India. All right. So Indonesia, copy, save this with dynamic earth. Indonesia. Dynamic earth. And India. All right, earthquake. This is Australia. It's good to have these guys in my list here. So let me add this to my list. Here, I do have them. Wow. No wonder it was buried. Choose another folder. It should be on daily. Daily, yeah. And then this one I'll put on daily as well. And then this one's should be on daily as well. This should be on daily as well. This will be put on daily as well. All right, so I guess no tsunami. So view the bulletin. Early warning from Indian. Based on historical earthquake tsunami data, tsunami threat does not exist for India, which is thank God. All right. This one. Early tsunami, blah, blah, blah. Pacific tsunami, West Pacific advisory, Caribbean, Indian Ocean, Northeast Atlantic Mediterranean Council. So all of these are the tsunami warning groups here. So, bang. And right now, NOAA's just, I don't understand. These guys are usually before. No tsunami threat to Australia. Mm. All right. Looks like in 92, the Florida Sea, December 12th, 7.7, was the largest, deadliest earthquake in 92, maximum 8 severity, and a lesser Sunda Islands region. 2,500 people were killed. Earthquake generated an unusually large tsunami for its size. What? Okay, man. Run-ups were 13 feet, 9 to 13 feet on Babby Island. And that's exactly in that region that we're talking about. Copy. I don't know. No warning out. It's dark. 1992 was a quake with Tsunami. This was 7.7 as well in the area. Got a lot of little quakes bouncing off. It's ringing the bell of the whole earth. Still showing 7.7. So it's in the crust. Hiccup. All right. Lots of quakes happening. Getting closer to the island, there's the 6.1. They got a 5.6, and down here at 5.5 and a 5.9. So this is probably the extent of the rip. Let's find out how far right now. It looks to me like it goes right to here. USGS didn't have it right here, so we'll go this. This is a 5.9. So all the way to here. Okay. Save project. And it's 5.9. 8/14/26. What do you have? Palau is 9 miles from the epicenter. Guyana is the antipode. McKay? What the heck's McKay? I think they're smoking the funny stuff because they ain't been out yet. Let's go ahead and see how large this rip is. Looks like 107 miles. It's a pretty good sized rip. and it looks like it's going due west. I don't know what's the history over there. So, Timor. Well, let's just say Indonesian earthquakes. Cut and put it right here. All right. All right, zooming in. Indonesia is pretty large, maritime continent. Here's all the sevens in the area. This one's already on there. 7.83. Well, that happened in 92, right in the same area, yeah. So we see 3 sevens working up this way. 7.3 on 21. Yeah, 2021. All right. And then in 2015 and 1995, 1927, 1990, 1966, 2004, 52, and in 1938. So just in this time period, frames, bang, 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 right? Here's the 2015. Here's the 1996. And then this one's the one we all reported on. The Flora Sea earthquake. That was a strike slip. And kind of odd that would take place as a strike slip. That's wild. Because that's where it hit right here. Our earthquake today is right down here. And what's the 7.3? Copy. Oh, we'll just do this. 7.3 on 12/14/21. Seven point 12/14/21, and it's a earthquake. So you can see kind of that direction, right? Tsunami's been observed. Okay, I'm gonna close this one. Moanmeri, Indonesia occurred, result of strike slip faulting in this Flora Sea volcanism earthquake indicate that rupture occurred either left lateral fault striking northeast or southwest, or right lateral faulting approximately east-west. So they don't even know. This one or this one. While commonly plotted as points on the maps, earthquakes of this size are more appropriately described as slip over larger fault areas. Strike slip events of this size are typically about 90 kilometers times 15 kilometers in size and width. Within the past century, 6 of the M7s or larger have occurred within 250 kilometers of this one. In 2015, a 7.0, 7.9 normal faulting occurred at a depth of 552 in 2015. Whoa. 7.9 normal faulting earthquake in 96 occurred 50 kilometers north, a depth of 587. Yeah, that's the deeper ones. So these ones out here are much, much deeper. And what's the depth? 14.3 kilometers. So that's a regular, really shallow kind of quake. North of Sulawesi had a 7.8. Yeah, we know about that one. Where's the triple junction? East Java. With 5.8, 5.8, 5.8, 5.8, 5.8, 7.1 Sumatra. 23. Eastern Java. In 23. Papua. North Maluku. That's Halamarhara. West Java. Sumatra. There was a big quake out there. Let's check this one out. Where the hell was its coordinates? Is this one the triple junction? No. Not the triple junction. There was a big quake up in the triple junction. I don't know why they don't have it listed. Here's the floor is 7.3. Molucca Sea 2019. My gosh, I know there was another one. It was a 7. Yeah, no. I don't know. Let's try to zoom in out here. The triple junction is like right out here. 7.3, 92, 27, 7.6. Yeah, the 23 right here. Yeah, Palu, Indonesia. This was the 7.6. We reported that on this one. Happened right up, and this is a earthquake this type. Focal depth, commonly termed as intermediate depth. Earthquake represent deformation within the subducted slabs rather than a shallow plate. Interference between subducting and overriding tectonic plates that typically cause less damage. Ground surface above their foci. With similar magnitudes, focused earthquake and intermediate depth earthquake may be felt great distances. Deep focus quakes greater than 300 kilometers also occur beneath band to sea northwest. Okay. They call this one either an oblique reverse and right lateral strike slip. Very similar to the one we have today, isn't it? Let's go ahead and take a look at the focal length on this one. Yeah. Very similar to them. Right? Just a little bit upturn. Oblique reverse right lateral strike slip faulting northwest. Or an oblique reverse left lateral strike slip faulting east. So oblique fault reversed. I think that's what we said, didn't we? I'm not sure. It's been a minute. You were talking about the antipode last night. I think, yeah, Mike, you were saying something. I don't recall exactly where you were talking about the antipode. I was in no condition. But where were you talking? Where was it? You were saying, wasn't it Indonesia? I don't know. Well, I guess we could look it up. The antipode to the Colombian quake. Yeah. Yeah. What was the antipode to the Colombian quake? Did I didn't put it in there. God bless America. Or did I? Oh, no way. That was that one. It's this one I was thinking of. This was the 7.6 that I knew about. Yeah, right there at the triple junction. 7.6. 7.6. And we need to copy that. 1923. That was shortly after the Japanese quake. Because was that the year before Japanese quake? Maybe. Was Japanese quake on January 1st of 24? Or was it January 1st of 23? I'm not sure. Bang, 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 bang. All right, there's the quake. All right, so what's the antipode to that? It was outside of Sumatra. Yeah, I think so, bud. And I was mentioning that Sumatra was probably. I mean, I can look it up. Every text here is recorded. So I have a recording of it. If I miss it, I can go back to it, but I prefer you just to send me it. Lampong. Okay. Antipode to Sumatra, southwest of Bengkulu City. There we go. What? Come on, you turd balls. God bless America. God, freaking find a better one. God bless it. Antipodes. Is this the same one I just did? All right. What the hell? That site sucks. Antipode calculator. All right, get over it. Come on. Search. And then it moves in over to here. All right. All right. So That is the Sunda Strait, and Lampong right there is the antipode. Next to Mount Pata. What's getting lumpy? Yeah, Mike was talking about it yesterday. Was it last night you were talking about that, Mike? Kind of a blur to me. Hey, Sky, how are you? January 1st of 24. All right. I was moving here. I had done my last trip. Klingon, it does kind of, right? Pata, kupla. You don't tell me you're going to start speaking Klingon. Don't yawn, made me yawn. I didn't yawn, did I? I did. Sorry. It's warm here. I've got it 81 on here, and it says 73 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm still hot. Maybe it's the beer sweats or the whiskey, whatever it was. Yeah. But it is that day. Yeah, it is that day. Well, if you missed it, you know what time it is. Thanks, everybody. We're going to hang out for a while. Watch what's going on. But make sure you go out there and get your steak.
Woke up this morning feeling kind of tired. Sun is shining, it's a tasty delight. Put my boots on, gotta hit the street. Got one thing on my mind, man, gotta eat. Grab my keys, head out the door. It's Friday night, I can't ignore. Gonna get that meat. Thick and bold, ain't nothing like a steak that's perfectly grilled. Get to the store, it's that time again. Get to the butcher, let the grilling begin. Get to the rancher, can't let it slide because it's Steak Friday, bitches, let's ride. Cruising down the avenue, feeling real good. Hunger in my belly, wish you understood. Steaks on my mind, sizzling right. Ain't nothing like beef to make my night. Walk into the store, the smell is divine. Meat hanging low, oh Lord, it's prime. Picking out the cuts that make me swoon. Bring on the grill, let's make it noon. Get to the store, bring the flavor alive. Get to the butcher, where the magic thrives. Get to the rancher, can't let it slide because it's Steak Friday, bitches, let's ride. Sizzling on the grill, hear that crackling sound. Juices dripping down, oh glory bound. Seasoned just right with a pinch of spice. Every single bite feels so nice. Friends gathered round, drinks in the air. With each tasty steak we having a carol. Blues tunes playing, music so sweet. Celebrating the day we get to eat. strong. Beef on our plates, we can't go wrong. From ribeyes to tenderloins, we got it all. Once we start grilling, we're having a ball. So raise your glass and join the cheer, for steak is our reason, oh my dear. Let the flames roll, let the good times roll. Steak Friday magic filling up our soul. Get to the store, it's that time again. Get to the butcher, let the grilling begin. Get to the rancher, can't let it slide, because it's Steak Friday, bitches, let's ride. So here's to the meat and here's to the feast. Friday's our time, let's savor the least. Wrap up the night with laughter and taste. Steak Friday's here, no time to waste.
Yeah, that's right. It's Steak Friday, baby. Come on now. Get out there and make a steak. I don't care if it's a fish steak or whatever. And some of you like the tube steaks. That's okay, Timmy. We don't fault you for it. Just get a steak out there on the grill. Tell somebody you love them. Don't get none on you. We'll be live here in about 40 minutes and celebrating for a couple hours. But hey. Yeah. Gotta love the blues, baby. Here we have another version. A little faster.
Grab your lover, it's a feast on the way. Make some good
right. We'll see everybody a little short time. If you're going to be here this evening, we're going to be sitting around in the heat. But monsoon's here where I'm at, and big hugs, y'all. Don't get none on you, and tell somebody you love them. Yeah. God loves you.